What is up, gamer dudes and gamerettes? It's Boink here, and with another indie game I found on Game Jolt. And this one looked super fucking cool. The art style is right up my alley. I also really like cats, and I think top knots look cool, and swords, and you know, all that shit. So I've played a little bit of this already. Let's just solve that problem right here. It's a pretty loud game. You know. It's whatever, not that big of a deal. Anyways, Bound by Blades, I played a little bit of already. As you can see, I've already got some shit unlocked, so I kind of have a grasp of the game, like mechanics are. So I guess I'll run it down real quick before getting into the combat. Basically, so you're this cat guy, and I guess this is your trainer dude. Elderos, yeah, I've killed some dude, and he's freaking out. And this is his Finny, I guess. I'm a cat. I don't know what my name is per se. I just chose a character selection, but can't go back to it after you already started the game, as far as I know. And so basically, you're gonna spend a lot of time upgrading your shit. I don't really have good shit right now, and there's like this. I guess this is my KD right here. Dick. I'm not good at this game, or we'll get into that later. So you can upgrade your shit, and you can craft more shit, and this is what I'm at so far. This shit, it looks cool. The art style looks fucking badass. Probably some of the meanest art style I've ever seen in the game. Okay, that's being a little generous, but it looks fucking cool regardless. And there's like runes and shit that give you some boost, and that's where we're at there. Oh, someone's fucking texting me. Please stop. I don't fucking care. I'm busy reviewing games because I'm cool. And you got some upgrades, and just as the name implies, you upgrade shit you currently have into better shit. But as I soon realized that you can just grind out shit and get the supplies to build better shit, upgrading becomes kind of pointless until I guess you cap out at a certain point. I haven't gotten that far yet. In this area, it's like a harvesting thing. You click on these, you time your attack, you grab the potions, which these potions are used for health and combat. And there's trees and there's rocks, and this is like crafting materials. You time it, you get more, yada yada yada. There's these fucking beets over here that with eyeballs that I wanna stomp on, just because their beady eyes are unforgiving. Nothing over here yet, so. This is the play area. This is as far as I've gotten, and my favorite part of the play area, you know, is gonna be the Fish of Wisdom, Finny. Oh, okay, so he was talking about this guy. All right, this time week you're stronger than ever before, and he's talking about one of the bosses. Unfortunately, didn't get to experience that part with me. So we'll get into the combat, the actual mechanics. These guys are really varying in like power. This guy is super fucking easy to kill. This guy is he splits into a bunch of different dudes. He's a fucking slime, and this guy's like the big boss on campus. He was kind of fucking ridiculous, and it may have been just because I was under geared, but just a heads up for you game creators, more health does not mean more difficult. It just means it's taking me much fucking longer to do it. Difficulty ranges from speed of combat to combat mechanics, which there are in this game. There's dashing and blocking. That's about it. There's hitting, and you can drink potions. Pretty straightforward. But just for future reference, don't make your fucking boss have a goddamn billion trillion health points, or I will flip my shit. I will literally shit in a bowl, and I'll serve it to you because that's what you're giving to me, you cum guzzler. And so we got this guy who's just super powered now. My gear really isn't necessarily better, so I guess we'll fight this fucking guy. Art style though for this game is fucking awesome. It looks great, and I'm pretty happy about that. So this is this boss, and as you can see, I can dodge shit and block shit, and that's your dodge. You can move around in these four corners, which I mean, that's pretty cool, I think. I don't know what the fuck that was supposed to do, but you got a charged attack, and you have a quick attack, which is this, which is you tap an E a fuckload of times. And as you can see, it kills him off pretty easily. But surprise, surprise, it comes back into 2 fucking dudes. And then as soon as you kill one of these fucks, it kind of breaks down to 2 more. And these guys are really fucking easy to kill. Nothing's insanely difficult about this. Once again, I'm probably just over leveled as fuck for this now. But the time of doing this, it was really fucking easy. It's nothing crazy. The combat mechanics are kind of lame, but I guess I don't think they're really going for a super mega crazy combat mechanic system, which I'm cool with. I'm not really stressed about that. It's more or less the actual presentation of combat. Like, the dodging and shit is really easy to do. I could literally play this game with one hand, which I guess is the intention of the game mechanics, which, I mean, I guess cool. And then basically you just kill bosses the entire fucking game, I'd imagine, and you get a whole bunch of cool shit to upgrade your shit. So it's basically forcing you into a grind perpetually until you're able to beat the next boss. Unless you're just really dedicated and have a lot of time, you can kill the boss with just about any fucking weapon in the game, because the bosses usually aren't difficult to kill. So let's see what we can craft now. Probably not much. Skull Piercer sounds cool. Oh, but I don't give a shit. And we have this. I gotta get something called a Twisted Fang, which is just something you get as a drop. You can upgrade your shit, as I said earlier. Nothing too crazy. And also explored this as your ability to go through your inventory and equip shit, which is kind of alright. It's a fucking RPG game. So basically what you're going to do for the majority of this game is you're going to keep fighting these fucking dickheads until you have enough stuff to fight these dickheads. And I'm imagining once you beat these dickheads, that's kind of where the alpha ends. I think this is an alpha. I didn't look too much into the actual bio of the game. I just kind of was like, wow, it looks cool, so might as well give it a review. So I don't know necessarily what the aesthetic here is looking for. I'd imagine it's kind of just tranquil and fantasy, as you can tell by the super fucking use of I don't know, what would you call that? Wind chimes. And it looks good. It looks fucking phenomenal. It plays kind of weird. It kind of slow. As you saw, the guys were shooting really fucking slow, and there wasn't really much to do besides move out of the way, evade, and block. So there's like pretty limited ways to get fucked unless you get hit by a supercharged attack, which, you know, that happens. And that'll break your block, or you'll just get fucking hit a million times by your evade. So take that into caution when you're getting literally blasted away by a gallon of ooze. So as you can see, Gallo has no form at its core. I don't give a fuck. So you're gonna fight him. Cool art style. Once more. And this is where shit kind of gets bullshitty. So you're hitting him, and as you can see, I'm not doing a lot of fucking damage. And then he just starts throwing shit off the bat, which, I mean, cool, fucking finally. Because the last time I fought this guy, he was just a goddamn cakewalk, and I guess you could, like, block with your shit there, but, see how much fucking damage he does? Holy shit, all of my armor is upgraded. And then he does these fucking crazy, stupid fireball attacks that you can barely fucking evade if you're good enough. Now, these are the attacks that I was talking about, the one with super fucking shield breaker that you fucking die immediately to. Yep, there it goes again. So, like I said, it forces you into a corner to grind, and you can knock them out. You can just smack the shit out of them for about 15 minutes, which is how fucking long this boss would take if I had the same gear and just didn't fucking retaliate all that much. Or I guess not retaliate, because in the game mechanic. So you can run past these fucking lasers. Yeah, and I mean, that's a pretty common thing with a couple of these boss fights. They have like these area of effect things, or I guess, I don't really know if you'd call them area of effect. I guess you just call it a laser. Oh, get fucked. And I'm not really gonna go through the whole fucking process of beating this guy. Oh fuck, well I'm dead. You fucking asshole. This was just a tactical nap! I don't really have too much to say about this game. I just thought it looked cool. There's not really much freedom of control. You have pretty limited on an area, but to be entirely fair, it is still in like the early ass stages. So I guess for like a demo, right, it's pretty fucking good. Alright. And that's really all I have to say about this. Just critiquing it. I would recommend getting it. It's pretty fun if you're into cats and medieval warfare. Or I guess not medieval warfare, fantasy warfare, RPG kind of games with a pretty dope aesthetic, honestly. The OST is pretty fucking awesome. It's nice and tranquil. The combat music is nice. It immerses you. At least for me, it does. It gets me in the zone for slaying the fuck out of a giant blob of cum. And really, that's all I gotta say about this game, guys. And if y'all like this review or didn't like it, tell me in the comments. I don't really give a shit. You can say whatever you want, and I'll take it into consideration. Unless you're saying, hey, maybe you're a giant smelly wiener head, then I'm just gonna cry. So take that with a grain of salt, and have a good rest of your day, guys. I don't have too much to say about this. This is a pretty straightforward review because I already cut into the motherfucking thing to make sure I wasn't gonna look like a bubbling buffoon as I did it. So y'all have a good rest of y'all's day. I'm Boink, and looking forward to seeing y'all in the next video.